Nice to meet you all. So, we're starting here because the development of this vehicle started right at the beginning of COVID pandemic. We're all wearing masks. People were all cooped up in the house and itching to get out to the open. And normally when we design car and show it to our top management, we show the exterior, then we show the interior, but usually focus on the cockpit area. And we normally don't even come this far. But with this car, we brought our top management to right here, this position which you guys are looking at the car. And then we had some inflatable mattresses and some ideas, and we said, this is one area of the car that's been neglected for many, many years. And today you look around, there's a lot of overlanding, off-roading gears and accessories. And we definitely sensed that kind of trend, and we wanted to capitalize on that, and we wanted to kind of strengthen that part of the product development. So so we showed a kind of rough mock-up of this lift gate. For it to be truly functional, we felt like it needed to be wide and tall. So we made some changes. So like the tail lamp normally, which is in the lift gate, we pushed it down so that we could have a true clean, uninterrupted opening. And that ultimately dictated kind of the side profile of the car, more square, boxy shape. And when you start with something boxy in the rear, you can't really do something swoopy and round in the front, right? For the consistency. So that's how the whole design exercise on the new Santa Fe started.
But with some companies do have a tailgate on here, right? Even though it's a lift gate. Did you guys thought about putting that additional one a little bit higher up? Or?
Yes. Yeah. But we're cheapskates.
Do it as
if you buy Range Rovers, whatever, you can do the clamshell.
Right.
We definitely looked into it.
Yes.
But the cost, the weight, everything will drive up the price of car too much.
Right.
So it's ultimately something we like to get to.
For the clamshell, you mean?
But for this car, we just focus on the sheer size and other usability.
Okay.
So that we could stay within the price point.
Right, of course. Yeah.
All right. So coming to the front, we definitely have very proud hood, so that you get this commanding feeling as you drive the car. And if you look at our new Kona or the new Sonata facelift, we all have this like a running light, coast to coast, integrated running light. And a lot of other companies are catching up to it, and that was no longer giving us design differentiation. So what we started is we started playing with this motif of letter H, kind of symbolizing Hyundai. So that's also kind of repeated in the front fascia. You can see there. It's got the shape of H. It's just the.
Is this color exclusive to the XRT?
We do have this CJ.
Yeah.
This green color, is this exclusive to XRT?
No, I don't think so.
No,
I'll
right?
double check.
Okay.
It's
Good
a semi-matte paint.
This one we actually wrapped it, so it's the matte finish. But the production car which you see over there, it's actually a glossy green, dark green.
Do you think the H motif will land on other Hyundai products?
Yeah, we like to have some consistency. Yeah. What do you guys think of it?
I think it's good. It looks good. It's bold. It's very bold. And
okay.
Now, obviously, looking at the generations, there's a lot of difference, but across the portfolio, aside from, the light bar and stuff, is this very intentional to kind of differentiate the product so strongly, as opposed to because you look at this and it doesn't look like a Palisade,
right.
It doesn't look like an Elantra. Is that very intentional?
It is. Because when you look at Tesla, whether it's a Model 3 or Model X, they all kind of start to blend as one design language. And we recognize that, you know, customers buy cars because they have different needs, they have different lifestyle, they have different aesthetic preferences, and we want to cater toward all those, you know, different walks of life and what they want, you know.
And then what about the difference from generation to generation? I mean, this looks nothing like the previous Santa Fe. Is there any concern that having such drastic change will, you know, be off-putting to customers, or is that again intentional to kind of give them something attractive?
We've done plenty of market research and everything, right? Jokingly, I said, you know, we're cheapskates, but the reality of it is we cater toward the mass. We're under exclusive premium brand. So customers don't necessarily have like loyalty to our brand or what we've been doing. So we're not tied so much to the tradition or our heritage, but our customers, they do embrace something that is new, innovative, you know, groundbreaking. So we continue kind of catering toward that kind of you know, up and coming, you know, new, latest, trendy stuff for our customers.
Now, some of us do think that there's a bit of a similarity to Defender. Is that a little bit intentional, or is that completely accidental?
Maybe Land Cruiser a little bit?
Or even the Land Cruiser a little bit?
Well, if you look at this show, you know, that kind of gearing toward the off-roading and overlanding, that's becoming trend.
Yes.
You know, with the electric cars like the Ioniq 6, when you follow the aerodynamic shapes, you know, you end up similar shape than other kind of fast cars. When you try to do very function-driven envelope, then they all end up looking a little bit similar, right?
Same, yeah.
So, you know, some people say Ford Flex or Defender or whatever, but those cars are all focused on maximizing interior volume, cargo space, blah, blah, blah.
For boxy look, right?
Yeah.
The headroom in the third row is really good.
Yeah.
Really impressive for a third row.
Yeah.
Can you talk about some of the design?
Yeah. What about it?
So there is a door.
You know, what
So yeah,
the door, does it
you know,
have a door
this concept was so that if you're you're reaching the top of vehicle, loading, unloading, we have this thing called caring for our customers, and we try to give best value for our customers. So we did a study about how people utilize the car, and with SUV, I mean, I do have SUV, and I put a lot of stuff on the roof. Sometimes it's a bit challenging or cumbersome, right? So yeah, we did a lot of ideations. What's best way to climb up to the roof?
Are you worried that this might just become a little holding spot for like garbage and tree leaves and stuff?
Well, people can be creative. Got it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you're not using, it can be tucked away. And there's actually a lock, so it can be locked away as well.
I see. So is it locked to the door? If the door is locked, does it lock?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a separate lock.
Yeah, right here. There's a.
Oh, interesting. Okay, is that using the key then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there is a little lock here. I see. Okay, that makes sense.
What would you say, you know, your favorite design element of the new Santa Fe is?
I think this car, I think it became very coherent, right? When you look at the inside, you know, the same kind of horizontal, rectilinear kind of design motif is in there. And also in the interior, we also try to have a bit of a subtle H going on there as well. You know, things are very ample, big, not very convoluted or small surfaces, but kind of big patches of you know, strong kind of design languages that's going on. So I think this car just has a very consistent inside and out design approach.
Very cool. Yeah, this is a neat. It's nice when like form and function, you know, can get together and make a lot of sense. Because like I know probably for you as a designer, right? It's that idea that you know, you don't want to give up the sleekness of the design, but you also want to give customers what they want or they need, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything else like kind of similar touches that are?
Yeah. Maybe one of you can come the other side and sit in the passenger seat, and I can. So with the Ioniq 5, we talked a lot about user friendliness when the car is not moving. Charging time can be painful, waiting. So we gave the zero gravity, full reclining seat, and with that we also provided the sliding console. So when you recline back, you still have console cup holder. So for us to do the sliding console, we had to put the shifter out of console, put it on the the steering column. And our top management started asking, why is it that EV gets all the good stuff and IC is not getting any good stuff? So this actually came from the concept that started with the EV. And now that we moved the shifter from the console to the column, all of a sudden now we have space for dual charger, wireless charger, for instance. So it's very user-friendly, very kind of purposeful and function-driven, and yet it also enhances the aesthetics as well.
So now standard wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, that means it's widescreen. It finally works on widescreen. Because before it was wired.
Right. Yeah, we gone through that security safety issue. Yeah.
So all new Hyundais from now on will have an Apple wireless.
Yeah, and
Is that right? In the future models.
yeah.
Oh, you get two.
And we got double.
Two double. Yeah.
This one slides back. No.
It doesn't slide, but what this does is it's got the double hinge, so you can access from the front, but you can also access from the back.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I didn't know.
So kids from the back can access it.
I see. Okay. Very cool.
You like to sit in it?
Sure. All right, so we are inside the new Santa Fe. Wide panel here. We still get buttons, mostly. Still get buttons here also. USB charging. USB-C only, looks like. But I like the double storage here, and the below compartment is really big.
Could you put a
actually.
rooftop tent
Really
up there?
big.
Is the roof
Yeah.
got a load rating? Yeah.
So this platform, we partner with Liner.
Okay.
So normal factory rails can support like 150, 200 pounds.
Okay.
This goes up to 800 pounds.
Nice.
Oh, 800 pounds.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So
Would
you
that
can
be-
put
You
those.
can put a tent.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there's not a tent. Everyone does that now.
Is
Well,
it,
we showed the concept car with the tent in New Mexico.
Yeah.
So-
I was in Santa Fe.
Yeah.
There was a tent.
Yeah, right. So here we wanted to show a slightly different application.
it'll be offered from manufacturer or at the dealership?
No, this is a. Well, that's something we need to work out.
Okay.
But right now, if you want to, you can order this, aftermarket, and you can
Aftermarket,
install
yeah.
it.
Okay.
You can order them aftermarket or through the dealer. Is the dealer offering this stuff?
We're still gonna figure out, but for now, yeah, you can contact Liner.
yeah, well, sure.
All right. Oh, he's going to show
And
us
then
the
you can
back
have
when you
sleeping
fold down
area in the
seat as
back
well.
too. Very ample. Yeah.
Do you have accessories for letting the windows open when you stop in the car or things like that?
That's something we need to work on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be a very cool feature.
Okay, so seats are being. Oh, it goes pretty well flat.
Yeah.
It is all flat.
Yeah,
it's
it's
completely
all
flat,
flat,
right?
yeah.
All the way. But a little bit higher, I guess. There's a little bit of storage space here. Actually, quite a bit of storage space. Were you guys a little bit worried about this being a little high though? To make it flat, you have to lift this a little higher.
It's a
right?
bit of a compromise, but
Compromise. Okay. But this is flat, so that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Manual,
Yeah.
right? Manual to fold all the seats.
Right.
Okay. I think we're gonna sign off now. For now, after showcasing the Santa Fe. by the lead designer. I'll talk to you guys later on.
Yeah.